What's up, guys? I want to do a quick video today and explain why I personally feel Tesla is going to be a $1 trillion company. If you didn't catch me, $1 trillion company. Now, I wrote 3 reasons down on a little sheet of paper here, and I just want to go through it. This is based on my opinion, my personal opinion. Do not have no degrees, disclaimer, no degrees in finance. I'm not a financial professional. I'm just an average guy on YouTube expressing his opinion. Alright, so with that being said, let's get started. Boom! Reason number one why I personally feel Tesla is going to be a $1 trillion company is battery tech. At this moment, Tesla is leaps and bounds above the competition when it comes to battery tech, and this is seen in their range. Tesla Model S recently just broke the 400-mile range. Could go on a single charge, go 400 miles. That is insane. I personally own a Toyota Camry with a 4-cylinder, and that car could only go 320 miles per hour. So here is an electric performance luxury car that could go further on a single charge more than my car can go on a tank of gas. Now, the reason why this is so important is we have electric cars that could go further on a single charge versus a full tank of gas than ice. That's insane. Alright, Tesla has been researching battery chemistry for a while now, and it's showing. We have other competitions such as Porsche coming up with an electric vehicle that could go about 200 miles on a single charge, and here we have a Model S that could do double. So that's pretty insane how Tesla is so much further ahead, a tiny company compared to Porsche and the VW parent company. The VW can't even create the same product, a superior product. They made a superior product. They created a product that was inferior, superior, whatever the word is.
Inferior
To Tesla. So that's my number one reason, is they're the kings in battery technology. They're constantly investing in chemists to research the battery chemistry of the vehicles. They shrunk cobalt, which is a controversial and very expensive element in the battery chemistry. And it's controversial because of the mining process and underage kids mining it. So here they are eliminating an expensive part. Also, they're working their way towards the tipping point of the cost to create a battery versus the cost to create an engine, an ICE vehicle, internal combustion engine vehicle. Now the tipping point is 100 kilowatt hours, $100 per kilowatt hour. Right now they're at 150. When they started, it was around 300. So that shows you how much they have improved over the years. And this is only going to keep going further. ICE vehicles have already been optimized, in my opinion, to their fullest extent. They've been doing it since the 1940s, optimizing ICE vehicles in the engine. So yeah, it's kind of hits a point where the technology can't go much further. And this is noticeable by them creating hybrid vehicles. Like Toyota started with the Prius, how they wanted to increase range and be eco-friendly. Well, you want to make a vehicle more efficient, let's make it a hybrid. Just add a battery to it. Now Tesla kind of took that idea and ran with, you know what, just eliminate the engine altogether, improve the technology within the battery, and get it to the point where you have a magnificent product that's not only has better range than most ICE vehicles today, but has better performance. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You get to have your cake and you get to eat it too. And that's what Tesla's doing right now. Oh, and it's cheaper. It is so much cheaper. Which is my reason number 2. ICE vehicles, right, have costs related to it, right? So it's fuel cost, gasoline, and maintenance. These engines mainly need maintenance done to them. So they're basically oil change, coolant change, spark plugs, air filters. There's a certain number of things you have to do to an engine to keep it well maintained and to keep it healthy. Well, electric vehicles, they don't have an engine. So your maintenance cost is gonna diminish significantly once you make the leap to an electric vehicle. Tires, brakes, like other wear and tear items, but you don't have to worry about belts wearing out, the oil, spark plugs. Here's my final point, and the main reason why I feel Tesla is gonna be $1 trillion company, and other companies and other automakers are not gonna be able to keep up with them. Over-the-air update. So you buy a car that has 350 miles of range. You buy a car that could do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. And here comes Tesla, little pop-up on your screen saying, oh, please update now. You update your vehicle, and all of a sudden your car starts doing 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. You're doing it in 3.5 seconds. For example, the cheetah stance. That was an over update. That all it does, it just manipulates the air suspension to have the butt of the car rise up, the nose of the car dip down, so when it launches, it increases 0 to 60 time. Like little silly things, little updates that Tesla does continuously. They're always constantly improving their vehicles to their cars that other automakers don't even dare do. Now, there's a reason why the other automakers don't dare to do this. First, other automakers outsource the majority of their components, such as software, right? So they don't have an in-house team developing software for them. Second, other automakers, they don't want to mess with the computers of a car. God forbid you do an update and there's a bug in the update and it ruins your car. You do an update, the next morning you go to your car and your car doesn't want to turn on. And you're like, what the hell? My car is not turning on after I did a stupid update. Other automakers don't want to deal with that headache. They don't want to do an update that has the possibility of breaking something. They want to do an update that's going to improve the car, but they do a lot of testing. They test software inside and out before they dare install it into the car. And usually this is during the manufacture process. So they do all their tests, they do all their softwares while the car is being made. So by the time you get it, they're very confident that the car is reliable. And then they don't want to do an update after you own the car just in case something could go wrong. Their philosophy, if it's working, don't fix it. Don't mess with it if it's working. Now, which is a good business model, but here comes Tesla, a software company on wheels. That's basically what it is. Let's call it as it is. And they're saying, you know what? Why should people buy a car and have the car not change? Let's make it like a cell phone. Our cell phones get updates, and it has a tremendous change, performance enhancements, and all these benefits we get after we update our cell phones. Let's get the same principles and do it to the car. So, with these 3 things, guys, I feel Tesla is gonna be $1 trillion company, and there's more. Like Tesla right now is collecting AI data, which is pushing a lot of their software. Other companies are not doing this. They're not collecting this data. Tesla is getting millions of miles of autonomous driving data from their autopilot. And this software is using AI to make it better and better. It's constantly improving. Tesla is hiring the best software engineers in the planet. There's a reason why Tesla is in California. They want it to be where the action is. They want it to be in Silicon Valley. And let's face it, guys. If you are a software engineer, what's gonna look more impressive on your resume? That you work for Ford, Toyota, Porsche, or if you work for Tesla, an innovative company that's testing the boundaries. What company do you really want on your resume, guys? Tell me. You want Tesla. You want the company that's pushing the boundaries. And those are the type of... So they're attracting very talented individuals. So that's... Basically, it falls in the software category. They're attracting the best talent. They're pushing the boundaries. And they're doing things that other automakers are afraid to do, such as over-the-air updates and updating a vehicle after it's left the factory. Most automakers don't want to do that because things could go wrong. But Tesla's hiring the best, they're doing their precautions, and they're willing to take the risk. And I'm sure they have protocol and measures in place to ensure and minimize the chances of something going wrong, but I'm sure there's glitches. And I'm sure it gets through, but they do another update and they patch it. So, with this being said, other automakers are falling behind, guys. First, the battery tech is superior, and it's only getting better. Their software, their cost goes down. As battery tech improves, their cost goes down, which makes them even more attractive as a vehicle. And third, their software. So with all these three things, Tesla is going to be worth $1 trillion. In my personal opinion, I feel it could hit the $1 trillion mark. Now, I don't know if it's going to be next year, the year after, 5 years, 10 years from now, but I feel they're going to hit that mark. And these are my reasons why, guys. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, help the algorithm. I'm trying to grow my channel. And let me know if you have any comments, any questions, let me know. And I'll see you guys later.